Hi, hello friends. Good morning. Welcome back to the Breath, your new age spiritual guide. Friends, let us start this session by thanking all the masters of this universe and I bow down to them. Friends, today we are going to talk on a unique concept on spirituality. Actually, this concept was found by our Guruji, Dr. Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji, and he has explained it to us and I shall share the same wisdom with you so that everyone can understand spirituality in five finger concept. Friends, have you ever wondered why the creator has created our hands like this, five fingers like this? There is a reason behind everything, my dear friends. We'll come to know once we gone through this concept. Fine. Friends, we all have fingers like this. The smaller one denotes to the body. So even we remember when in the school we wanted to go for nature call, we used to show to the teacher like this. So that teacher understands that we have a nature call and she sends us out. So the smaller finger denotes to body. The second one comes to denotes to mind over matter. So when you see the mind is little bigger than body. So whatever your mind thinks or your mind dictates, the body listens. Even though initially it resists, sorry, but still it accepts the mind's instructions. If I decide, if I decided to sit in meditation for an hour or so, initially I will not be able to sit, but later the body gets accustomed for sitting an hour or so. So the mind is greater than the body. So next comes the intellect or buddhi. So here you can see, friends, the buddhi is only little higher than the mind. So at times we tend to use our intellect and at times we tend to use our mind. So the mind is always desirous. It desires for everything. I want this, I want that, irrespective of our welfare. But the buddhi says only our things that are good for us. The buddhi says don't go for that. This is not good for you. But the mind says, oh, forget about this intellect here. I want to have that. So here mind dictates. So sometimes we use mind and sometimes intellect. Fine. And the next comes the soul, Atma. So when you compare these four fingers, so our Atma is smaller than these two or almost these three. So here what happens, the soul is at the mercy of these three. Sorry. So since we are human beings taken birth on this earth, so we are coming under Maya. So we forget about the soul. We think that we are body and we are mind, and of course sometimes we act according to our intellect also, but we never bother about this soul. But the soul is almost dependent on these three. So if we do all sins here this takes burden of this. So suppose if we act according to intellect, and then the punya karmas goes here. Fine. And now comes sarvatma, or all that So friends, this all that is somewhere nowhere nearer to these four. So we know this somewhere. So what happens? Our soul has to come in contact with the sarvatma through meditation. This is called dhyana mudra. So friends, this is how the the atma can become Paramatma when you get in touch with the Sarvatma. You have to practice meditation and keep on commune with the Sarvatma. Then our soul becomes Paramatma. Like a Ramana Maharshi or Swami Ramakrishna Paramahamsa or Paramahamsa Yogananda, whoever. They have all done this through practice sadhana meditation. So friends, we can also say, sorry, this finger is Prithvi Tattva, and this one is Apo Tattva, and this one is Agni Tattva, this one is Vayu Tattva, and this one is Akash Tattva. Prithvi Tattva, earth related, and Apo Tattva is related to water. So mind is related to water, and our intellect is related to fire, and our soul is related to the breath, Vayu, and all that is Akasha Tattva. So we all know about it. We can also denote these things in different aspect. So this one is Tamoguna, and this one is Rajoguna, this one Satvik, this one Suddha Satvik, this one Nirguna. And I'll tell you example for all this. Tamoguna is equal to Kumbhakarna. So what Kumbhakarna does, friends, you know very well. He sleeps, keep on sleeping, lazy fellow, and once he gets up, he wanted bundle of food. He eats, sleeps. He doesn't do any work. Oh, only once in a while he does some work. That is called Tamoguna. And then comes Rajoguna. Here, friends, Rajoguna, you can cite the example of Ravana. So people who are in Rajoguna always are greedy about others' property, greedy about money, women, and whatnot. Everything, whatever they see, they wanted to snatch away from others, and that is called Rajoguna. And then comes Satvik. This Satvik, we can cite Vibhishana as an example. So the Satvik people, they are very calm and usually almost in neutral state. They don't do any good, they don't do any bad. They are very calm. They are Satvik, and their eating habits are also Satvik, vegetarian food. And then comes Suddha Satvik. This Suddha Satvik is Hanuman. So Shuddha Sattvic is the higher version of Sattvic. So in fact, they teach the qualities of being Sattvic to others, and they are very much Sattvic, means very humble, very calm, very soft hearted. You can say whatever qualities that for Sattvic person. Sorry. And then sorry friends, and then comes Nirguna. This Nirguna, we can have an example of Lord Rama. Lord Rama is Nirguna Swarupa. Friends, Nirguna means there won't be any gunas, no tamo, no rajo, no sattvic, no suddha sattvic, nothing. So if you know or read or listen to Nirvana Shatkam of Adi Shankaracharya, you will understand about Nirguna. So I am not, in that poem he says, I am not this, I am not that. I am neither of this, I am neither of that. So there will be oneness. You can say non-duality. There is no good and bad. There is no sorrow or happiness. So only oneness. That is Nirguna. So one has to, from this fellow Kumbhakarna to, we have to become like Rama. And we ourselves can find out where we are in these five fingers. Also, we can, how we have to move from one mountain to the other mountain, you can say. Okay, there are five mountains, but four valleys. Okay, so each valley is called one yoga. The first one, from body to mind, if you have to reach, you have to do dhyana yoga. So if you do meditation, only then you can reach to this. And from mind, if you have to move to intellect, this valley you have to cross. This valley is called dharma yoga. So in this yoga, we will come to know what is good, what is bad. And again, from buddhi to atma. Here it comes jnana yoga. Jnana yoga means intelligence or mastery. So if suppose if this intelligence is related to this part, it becomes material intelligence. Like he is a professor in chemistry, he is a professor in physics, in mathematics, or anything that is related to the material world. If his intellect comes here to spirituality, it becomes spiritual mastery, spiritual science. So three valleys are over, and the fourth and the bigger valley, and this valley is called seva yoga. So if we do seva, like Mother Teresa did, or the pyramid masters are doing, we have to do service to others. We have to make others, give others the wisdom of meditation, the right living, and enlightenment, the process to enlightenment. So this is called seva yoga. So in this seva yoga, only after this seva yoga only one can reach to sarvatma. So how these five fingers are made? See friends, how great it is, and we never knew this concept. And it was an excellent wisdom shared by our Guruji, and we are blessed to have received this wisdom. And if you compare all this, it was perfectly fit what he was saying. So the entire spirituality in one hand, one has to pass all these qualities. So if we have to, first of all, we are trying from these only this one is visible, friends. Rest everything are invisible. Only body is visible. Mind is not visible, but we have the mind, that we agree. And intellect not visible, but we know we have some buddhi. And atma, so we read that there is a soul, there is incarnations. Okay, we believe there is a soul. So this is also invisible. Of course, in astral travel, we can know that we are astral bodies and we are soul. And anyway, this one, all that is Sarvatma. We know there is a creator, but you cannot go directly to the creator. We have to cross all these valleys and all these mountains, and only then we can reach to the Sarvatma. How great and how beautifully told, friends, the five finger concept of spirituality. So friends, in actually everyone, we all have crossed all these stages. It is not that we are into one stage. So we all have crossed many incarnations. So almost in a number of incarnations we might have been in tamas. In some incarnations after that we might have been in rajas, and likewise. So it is not that we have to cross all the stages in this life itself. We might have crossed in our earlier lives itself. So we don't have to worry about that, friends. But we must try to move as faster as possible from these stages. Usually people, very few people are in tamo, because every day, this in this universe, so we have to run. Without running, you don't get food. So you have to get food. In order to get food, you have to run. That means you are not lazy. That means you are not in tamas. But this rajas is very active in this Kali Yuga. So everyone is greedy. So many people wanted, not only others. So even if we wanted everything, no, like we have many desires which are not required, or not our basic requirements. See friends, how much one requires, you tell me. A person can eat only four rotis maximum, or he should have some clothes, he should have a shelter, and he should have a decent family. So what else one person wants? Tell me. Okay, comfortable living. So he thinks he should have a house and he should have a car. So then after that, what else he wants? If the money keeps growing, friends, we will lose our focus on spirituality. So we have to always be engaged in earning money. Sorry. So that is why in spirituality, whoever are in spirituality, it is not so that you don't have to be rich. You can be rich, but as much as that you don't lose your focus on spirituality. We must help others. If you are rich, you have to contribute, then take some percentage for your family, and rest has to go for universal work. You have to share everything. So rajas happened, and sattvic, and this sattvic person, so when it comes to sattvic, he acts according to his intellect mostly. These persons are calm, quiet, and they do their work and go. They don't disturb others, and they will not allow others to disturb them. So this is kind of people. That is also fine, friends. And then comes the Suddha Sattvic. The Suddha Sattvic are very pure persons, very kind hearted, very nice people. They they are the higher version of this Sattvic. Wherein Hanuman is in Suddha Sattvic. He doesn't open his mouth at all. Whenever his mouth is open, he says Rama only. And he is such a person, wonderful person. And he's called Vayuputra because he, at the age of 2, his mother taught him meditation. So from the age of 2, he was doing meditation. So that is why he has become Vayuputra. And we are thinking that since he is flying, he has become Vayuputra. No, he started observing his breath. So that is why he has become Vayuputra. And Rama, anyway, we know, is the Lord, and he has gone to the stage of Lord by crossing all this, maybe in his earlier incarnations. So there is Nirguna Swarupa, Lord Rama, Krishna, or Jesus, or any other gods. From the master to the God. There are many levels in the astral worlds, friends, and that is a really vast subject. And but I hope sometime I should talk about that also. And today, friends, really we have learnt a good and new concept. And I was really satisfied with this concept. I hope you are also enjoyed this concept. So, friends, with this, I'll end up this session, and the next time we will meet with some other awesome topic. I'll pick some awesome topic for you, and this one is really a good topic for all of us. So, I wish everyone should reach from body consciousness to all that is. We should reach faster by meditation, Sajjana Sangatya, reading books, Dhyan Prachar or service. By doing all this, we reach faster, will hasten for growth, and we reach Sarvatma. And that is what is our target, friends. And that is why we are born. That is why we take birth every time. At least we are blessed that we have got this information, because universe decided that you get this information through me or somebody gave the information to me, so I was awake. So you should also be alert. You should also note, so why we took this birth, or what is the purpose of our birth. This is the purpose of our birth. One should reach from here to here. So unnecessarily we spend a lot of time body consciousness and this mind consciousness, of course buddhi, and we have to, we are now in this soul consciousness. Whoever are doing meditation or in this soul consciousness in contact or trying to commune with the Sarvatma. So our travel, our journey is very shorter to reach and become Paramatma. So we soon become Paramatmas, and there is a separate world for us in Satyaloka for all Paramatmas. Friends, I hope we will continue doing meditations and watching all this kind of videos. Not only my video, friends, we can watch any video which tells about meditation and not rituals, only meditation that can give us salvation. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. And thanks for being here. Bye bye for now. Good luck to you all.
Please share and subscribe to make your spiritual journey faster.